Started the stream. Select stream. Refresh. I'm actually a little peckish right now, so this is the early part of the stream. Well, freeform. Come on, refresh. There we go. My art knows no bounds. Welcome back to Pokemon Sword, the Nuzlocke attempt. Last time, as you can tell, our team looks a bit it looks a bit shite right now, doesn't it? Well, that's because we lost half our team. In fact, we lost most of our team, and then we caught some members. So, I am of the opinion of heading into Motorstoke and going from there when it comes to doing things. I will come back to the wild area in due time. Because there is one or two areas we possibly could get Pokemon in, but at the same time, maybe not. So I'm going to eat this bar of freeform chocolate. Oh. Oh, and for the record, this is a this is now a being positive about Pokemon Zone. And it has to be, because last night I was just sifting through different social media platforms and it's like moaning and complaining and it got on my nerves to the point where I was crashing out. And fun fact, I did so on a scene on OBS. I didn't fucking have the device set properly for the mic. Don't know why on that scene in particular, but it meant that the crash out, as good as it might have been for potential content, it would be one of those Chris doesn't realise he's not actually saying anything through the recording software. So you know. Yeah, that's the sign that the Slowpoke's there in Wedgehurst. We could get our hands on more potions and Pokeballs if we so desired. We've got other routes that we are able to do, and besides Grass Gym, we should still be fine, hopefully. Be able to get Hill Balls and Nest Balls and Net Balls if we wanted to. Gunpowder. One great thing about winter, which by the way we're about to head out of, I can leave a can of Fanta down here for like a day or two and it'll be nice and cold while I'm doing other things. Who needs a fridge? Well, quite a few people actually. Me included, I do still need to use a fridge because the soya milk will go off if I don't put it in a fridge after opening it. Anyways, welcome to Motorstoke, now that we've done the cutscenes. First things first, look at it, look at the Steenie, it's happily having the water. Aww. And of course, as we move along here, there is an Onix just Onixing around. Which trainer's leaving their Onix in the middle of the street? Also, other shirts and a sweatshirt. I should be wearing my Legend since '99 sweatshirt. But I just feel like it's very obnoxious in the way that it's like, hey guys, look at me, I was born in the 90s, kind of sense, you know. Oh yeah, we can't see these socks again because we're wearing the wrong outfit for it. So we could actually, like, maybe buy a skirt so we can look at them or something. Or change the outfit, I guess, but yeah. Green plaid skirt. We could actually do that for whatever reason. I don't know why you'd want to wear some of these shades for when it comes to plaid, but, you know, ankle boots, sports rucksack, and plaid rucksack. Lots of plaid. So, sunglasses. We're going to wear sunglasses indoors. That will raise our luck, right? Oh, some of these are a bit on the priciest side though, so we'll refrain for the moment because I should probably check to make sure that I've sold anything that's just in our inventory for the purposes of selling. And I did buy those extra tags. I should explain. I may be of the opinion here that I might want to have a few X items in the event that I need to use it for a quick, like, I want to be able to attack things well. Right, so these are things that can just be sold. So we sell the honey, we sell the tiny mushroom, we sell the big mushrooms. That's a nice 5,000. Bomb mushroom, that's 7,500 for just the one, and the 3 pearls we got from that one fisher person, which only added up to 1,000 total. Ah well. Right, okay, so one thing we can do is fish somewhere around here. Also nugget, which allows us to now make more money, yay! Oh yeah, we can't actually head this way fully due to the trainers there, those bastards. Looking around for a fishing spot. That's what we're doing now. I believe the fish spawns here are Magikarp and Barbridge. We'll take the Pokeball. Don't see a fishing spot around here. Damn it. We might have to wait until we've done the opening ceremony. In which case, we'll do that. Then we can go after the Slowpoke and Wedgehurst station. We have to as part of the Isle of Armor DLC. Speaking of which, we could go to the Isle of Armor. Because, you see, the Clara fight is not an issue. It will not be an issue. It shouldn't be an issue. But, well. Anyways, Leon shows up with Charizard, who, yeah, is a guide dragon. Stop reminding me of the Leon, you bastard. Actually, the Miracle Seed's not a bad option still to get because we can put it on our Bonsui. It's a good thing that we did get a Bonsui. See, I didn't want to go full on Elizabeth with this. Oh, we don't have any fucking... Oh, we only have Rabbit Spin as an attacking move on it at the moment. No! Well, it's useless then. I didn't want to go too full blown like Elizabeth on Liz, on calling a grass type on Liz, because my mind is at the moment just going to default to VTubing and ERB. Elizabeth Woo's Blood Flame, I believe that's the name. I don't know if I've said it on stream before or not, but you can. But it's so funny. The one time there was an actual British VTuber as a part of HoloLive, it ends up being the one most obvious as to who it is for when it comes to previous life or private lives, even for that matter. And that is just so funny to me. Because there are people that seem to be really like into the idea of like, we must know everything about the person playing the character, and it's just like, oh, okay, let's calm down, right? Sheesh. Because at the end of the day, it's like, oh, did you know that this Japanese person is this specific Japanese person that you never heard of before because you don't live in Japan? And it's just like, no, I didn't know that. Thanks for telling us. Are we trying to break kayfabe here? Are we wrestling fans? Actually, there is actually some overlap. Damn you for a Moko on doing that whole wrestling thing in that 3D live. Anyway. 2 endorsements for the champion? Oh. While I figure of a number, the point I want to make is that I know exactly who it is that's ERB in Hollow Justice. But that's because of the types of channels I actively watched years ago. There's a reason why ERB is very good at impersonations, and I don't know, I just think it's like it just feels bad to actively be like, haha, I know a thing that nobody else does. Like in that sort of way, because that's really obnoxious and stupid to do. No, let's go to the Slipknot reference. Pardon me. Actually, there were two different... Actually, if I went for 515, that would be actually the name of an actual Slipknot song. Although it's just the opening track to Iowa, and it's not even much of a song. It's just hearing the word death repeatedly. Hello, Marnie. Also, hello, Morpeko. Aww. Morpeko's cute. Anyway. Me being enamoured by Morpekos aside, the point I want to make on the reference thing is 555 is obviously the lyric in a different song. If a 555, then I'm 666. You know. See, if I'm going to talk about Slipknot, a whole bunch is like, oh boy, okay, we've regressed 10 years. God damn it, Chris. Of course, I started softening up when someone actually started being like, oh yeah, I listened to a bit of Slipknot once. It's just like, oh, and of course then I immediately run away because social anxiety. But still, you know, that's just fun. Anyway, we can actually run around a little bit. We don't have to go straight into the inn. We can go over here and net ourselves, not an item, no, yeah, there is an item. We net ourselves an X accuracy. I'm thinking of a different turn-off then. I'm thinking of the turn-off point over that side probably a little bit more, because there should be somewhere is a scarf that increases our normal type attacks. Maybe it's down here. Can actually head all the way down here as well, which is kind of neat. Stairs. But hey, fishing spot. Also, TMO2 payday. Good. We'll take that. Bonsi can't do much. And if any of them have water type moves, Vulpix gets murdered by them. We might need to consider what we're doing who's up front then. I'll put Bonsi up front because water type moves will not be effective then. What teams have we gotten so far? Payback, Swift, Orsphere, Payday. And we can't even teach Orsphere to Machop. Okay, White. We'll fish and we'll hope to God it's useful. If it's Barboach, I'm gonna have to try. Oh, hey, it's Doodle! I'm possibly switching then, just out of I don't want a Pokemon to die. But hey, you know, Doodle! Doodle, that's good. That's actually good. No, Doodle's a good thing. Okay, yeah, it's gonna use water then. I've been smart about it. Woo! Bond Seat! Rapid spin! What are the statistical odds of how many female Pokemon we've gotten? Oh, that was a crit. Okay, right. We can do another rapid spin, definitely. The tackle won't kill for sure, even with a crit. Right, it's in yellow. Right. Ball time. Yeah! So that means, behold, our thing, which I now need to go on to manually. So, yeah, we didn't go for all the encounters we could have potentially gone for, but we got Chewtle. I thought it was only Barboach and Magikarp. Oh, name. In honor of the previous Sword playthrough, I do have, of course, I could go for Nom Jr. Might have done that before. Did I do that with Gen 9 at all? Yeah. We found the long lost child of Nom Jr. There we go, that works. Because the original Nom is very much alive. Because it was in our original playthrough. Anyway. This one happens to currently have defense up, speed down, making it relaxed. There's no relaxing here, Nom Jr., I'll tell you that much. Right, our next thing that we'll be doing therefore, we could nip over to Wedgehurst once we've got the flying taxi and go after the Galarian Slowpoke. Galarian Slowpoke, which we'll just quickly utilize. So if I do that, will that set that to no? Okay, good. So if I quickly load up Cerebi.net, right, Sword Shield Pokédex. Would it be in the Galar Dex, its own thing? No, it won't be. It'll be in yeah, Favourite Privacy, yeah, sell my soul to every site ever. Slowpoke! Galarian Slowpoke is pure Psychic. Okay, and depending on its level, depending on whether or not it will have in terms of moves there, it might just be up to Yawn. Might be up to Acid only though, actually, instead. Don't know yet. I don't remember its level, but we'll have to do that encounter, which means I'll do that once we've done the opening ceremony, we've beat Hop Up, maybe catched about 3 Pokemon. I'm just thinking ahead in terms of just, I don't want my team to be underpowered. Oh god, I don't have my flying types anymore. Ugh, you know what, I might, no, but I do have Vulpix. I've got to consider my what we've got for when it comes to going there. Yeah, this is where the Silk Scarf is, which powers up normal type moves. So if we've got any normal type maneuvers we want to have be used at a stronger amount, then we can. Look at Wyna just running around on the hopscotch stuff. Oh no, it's so cute. We're being positive about Pokemon. Anyone who's not being positive about Pokemon can go back to Reddit right now. Because I'll say it, I actually, this was part of the crash out, I'm actually a fan of, oh Dimple, I'm actually a real big fan of the fact that Chikorita is finally available in a Pokemon game again. Because it means that there's a good chance that it actually is going to be usable to an extent. And not just, oh well, I can pick it, but then I'm going to have to balance my team around the fact that my starter ain't going to do as good of a job against most of the actual big fights. Pardon me. And you know what? Yeah, it is weird that it's Totodile and Chikorita, both from Johto, but it doesn't matter. Game Freak chose the way that they probably decided. We don't know how they chose to, actually. Maybe they drew names out of a hat. Maybe they span a wheel. Maybe they just went, that one, that one, that one. You know? It doesn't matter. The Tepig fans are happy that Tepig's in. The Chikorita fans are fucking ecstatic for it. I want my chop up front. And the Totodile fans, well, they've always eaten good. They like Totodile, and they're happy that Totodile's in. Would I personally swap one of the 2 Johto starters for another one of the starters that exist type-wise that we haven't had in Legends yet? Which, by the way, we only had the 3 to begin with anyway. Maybe. Maybe I would have not picked 2 Johto. But that's just my personal preference there. I would have maybe, oh, I don't know, out of the 2 I'd opt for swapping Totodile out, but then I'd be like, ooh, you could then swap it for Mudkip or Piplup, maybe Sobble. I don't know. I don't know which one I would have swapped it with, but as a whole, but it's such a minute thing to complain about, you know? And as for the Megas, I love the fact that I'm going to be able to have Mega Ampharos again, and Mega Gyarados, and let's face it, okay, one of the both Mega Charizard forms are alright. So, and although we didn't see it, most likely since Charizard's going to have access to both the X form and the Y form in some way, shape or form, chances are, if Mewtwo's available at any point in the game, that also means it will most likely have access to both its Y form and X form. So that's cool. It also means, comparatively speaking, we're going to see Megas be around again, which is cool, in a way. I want to see new megas. I do agree on the people that say, oh, well, I want to see new megas. I want to see a new mega too. I just don't think it's worth being like, oh, this is the worst thing ever, Game Freak has disappointed us yet again, just because they didn't show. They didn't even reveal an actual announce date, so date of when the game's coming out, other than some point later. And apparently in Japan they stated some point in fall. So, in my opinion, that means chances are we'll get another, in a future Nintendo Direct or another Pokemon Presents, they'll give us that reveal date and they'll probably reveal something new. That's probably what's going to happen. Because we did get new things. We got a new form of Luminoid City. We got new NPCs. Both the player trainers look great. The friend/rival trainer look that they'll both have, depending on the appearance you choose, look good. Some of these new other NPCs look fine. And as being back, AZ being back, it makes sense. It's Pokemon Legends A to C. It would be weird if we didn't have AZ in the game. And I like the fact that he is in there. Which shows that this is this is some unbeknownst time after the plot of X and Y. What remnants of Team Flare could we potentially end up seeing, you know? Because really the only one that we really took down completely was Lysander. It'd be interesting to see what sort of situation there would be as like a final like wave of battles, because we obviously won't have because the Elite Four, unless the Elite Four have moved into Luminoid City itself, we're not going to have them show up, or we'll at least have the NPCs show up. Like, that makes sense. Like, it'd be weird if they didn't, in a way as well. I think there's a lot of room for Abel to be hyped for the game still, and it is a good idea to set your expectations accordingly. Don't go overboard with your hype for something, because that can then mean that no matter what the company that's making the game or the product that you want to interact with, that no matter what they do, you're going to be disappointed. Just straight up. That's what will happen. So if you set your expectation, if you set your bar at a sensible level, if it does more than what you thought it would do, then good. That's great. That means they succeeded your expectations accordingly, and that's a good thing. My expectations for Foul, for example, haven't played as much of it as I would have liked to have at this point, stupid computer, but I've set my bar sort of like, it's Obsidian, so I haven't played an Obsidian game in a while though, so people online, of course, complaining as per usual, so maybe lower a little bit, but then I will remember, oh yeah, those are just the White Ring grifters, so set it back up a little bit. And so far, it's going above. WWE 2K20. I thought, oh, you know what, Ukes, they've decided to fuck off, do their own thing, fair enough. 2K, let's just see how Visual Concepts fare. Fair, set the bar like a sort of a middle of the road, because you never know, because they're suddenly new developers. Actually a little bit low, because that, and it was still lower than the bar I would have had it set at. So, you know. But Visual Concepts have proven that they know how to make a fun wrestling game. There are things that they should improve upon. What I'm saying is the truth, basically. Set your expectations to what you desire, and then if they still disappoint you, then I don't know what else to say. And at the end of the day, opinion of I found this game fun, and then someone else going, well actually I found that game boring, that's a subjective opinion. Pointing at a game that's full of bugs and going, this game looks completely unfinished, everyone can do that really easily. So, you know, all in all. Alright, anyway, Team Yell, we're kind of just beating them up because we got ourselves in a chop, they have dark types. What do you think's gonna happen? Oh, so we created the 6 again. Whether we needed to actually do a crit or not, I don't know. We just need to be careful against the Rookity, I think. Of Hop's team. But even then, we could go for the Slowpoke. Anyway, money! Would I be a member of Team Yell, by the way? I seem to react whenever mine is on screen. That actually would be a possible thing. I'm asking a question to myself. I'm lonely. Anyway. Marnie and more Pekko, yeah! I do like the fact that Team Yell are basically just a bunch of hooligans. They're not truly just oh, we're an evil team, we're gonna do evil things. It's like, we're football hooligans, so we just end up doing football hooligan stuff. Which in some ways is quite evil, how dare they? Thankfully no stadium is about to get stampeded over with several dead. Or thankfully this sport isn't popular enough where they're literally like standing by the actual like lines of what the pitch is in like the old form of Wembley. Back to Motorstoke. Woo! Oh, so more Pekko! Happy more Pekko! I'm afraid I'm going to be the one to win. Yeah, sure, Marnie. Yeah. Actually, to be fair, Marnie does do a good job in terms of getting to the finals. So, yeah. Escort you to the gym stadium. Literally just down the fucking road. We're that lazy. Ah, well. Actually, you know what? I'm happy with getting a tutor. Like, we keep it alive to get to the point when we get to the fire gym, and we'll actively have a good Pokemon for that. Machop will also do decently against the Pokemon that aren't Center Scorch. Bonsai will be completely useless. Vulpix will be a bit of a silly choice, but, you know, if we get a Firestone before any particular point, we could evolve it to Ninetales, and it can actually be a very good Pokemon just because it's evolved, you know. Anyways, we get a big black screen because that was all in cutscene form of seeing our gym leaders. And Woes and Leon. Ah, you guys have Dynamax bands. Perfect. How does Woes get away with being a chairman with that haircut? Like, fucking hell. Leon can get away with having a nice, big, long bit of hair, because we could kayfabe it as he needs to talk to people and be like, do the move! Without being seen as actually saying the move. Unlike certain John Cena a couple of years back, no, Shinsuke! No! That's when it just starts making it be like, is this wrestling thing fake? You know what, I'd rather watch wrestling than MMA, just because, at least with wrestling, the job isn't to knock the shit out of people. Anyway, flying taxis, meaning we can now go back to anywhere we've already been. Yay! We can use this opportunity to go back to Wedgehurst. Which we could. I'm just thinking level-wise, I might want Vulpix a little bit higher. Actually, we did get 2 male Pokemon. Huh, that was actually an even split. Huh. I do want to hopefully get the Slowpoke after we fight Hop. Like, we got a fight with Hop, and that's gonna be... the Rookidee might be the issue, actually. I'm tempted to grind a little, in a way. Actually, no, let's go into this Pokemon Center, because we can. Make sure our team is definitely 100% healed, because, you know, best to do that. I think they did get rested from the sleep at the hotel, but you never know. Sometimes the game hates you. Right, okay, let's see. Yeah, and then you have the same stuff as before. And you have TMs. What TMs do you have again? False Swipe, which we can utilize to guarantee ourselves better chances of keeping Pokemon alive. Round, Light Screen to reduce damage, Reflect to reduce damage, Protect just to protect ourselves, status conditions. I'm going to get False Swipe. I'm going to see if Machop can learn it, because then we can do better with not murdering a Pokemon with Machop. We can also give it the Silk Scarf, then False Swipe will definitely do. Oh, we can't! Darn it! Oh boy, okay, that's not a good thing. I'm going to definitely level Nom Junior up. Level 11, that's good. Level it a little bit more, actually give it an XP candy, yes. See if we get something good out of it. Nope, we don't get anything moved out of it, just now that it's stronger. That's good, that's good, and I want to give... Because we are going to put it out in front of the Wookity, I think. And we'll give a citrus to the chop, just because we can. Because you never know. Oh, and we have it to set, so I have to spend a ton switching. Ugh. Hey, Hop. So, yeah, we got... For our third rival fight in a row, it's Hop! And as we can see here, well, somewhat, and as we can see here, a team of Wookity, Sobble, and Wooloo. Our team is technically better to some extent. If we look at the info factor, Wooloo is weak to fighting, so Machop is going to do a good job, but not so good against the Wookity. Although Peck might not deal as much damage as we might be worried about, it's worth to still switch anyway. And of course, right now, this is the moveset that Sobble has. Pound, Ground, Water Gun, which is Stab, and Bind. Oh boy. Alright then. And if we look at recommendations, there are none to be had because we have nothing that we can do about it. In fact, if anything, our team is weak to flying. That means Wookity is actually a threat to us. But hopefully Tutul can do good stuff. Wookity is level 12. Okay, right, so it should do only about 10 damage, so we should be fine. I'm not going to go for the revenge play on Wookity because it won't work as well as I would like it to. Anyway, let's go back to the team bit, put this down, so we can see what the team that we're facing. Hop's team. Right, let's low sweep the Wooloo and just deal with it immediately. Yeah, it's not going to do much to Machop. See, that's the one luxury we do have. Our Machop is higher level than it necessarily needs to be. Unfortunately, some of the fights that we are going to be having to do don't favour fighting types necessarily the best. But that's nice, a level up for Vulpix. You do need a Firestone to evolve it. And out comes the level 12 Wookity with Unnerve, which wrecks our chances of using berries. That is actually a good strategy, because now, when I do this, at least, hey, you know what? At least Nom Jr. here has Shell Armor. Protection from critical hits. That's good news, because that means we are guaranteed to never be critted against when it comes to this Pokemon being hit by moves. That's a good thing. And okay, that didn't do too bad. I'm actually going to use an X attack and see if we can do more with that, because Wookity could always use Leer. That's the thing. Yep, it's using Leer. It knows it can't one shot even with one Leer, so it might even go for another one. No, I'm pressing buttons before I should. Right, and then we'll go for a Bite, as that is a physical move. Whereas Water Gun is not. So, yeah, just the way that things go. Ooh, that was good amount of damage. Yeah, wait, we are down by 2 defense, but we tank it. We tank these. Nom Jr. has already proven her worth. Yeah! Good job. Also, finally, a water grass type move, which means we can swap into Bomb Sweep to take on the Sobble. We might do that actually. We might also just switch into Machop instead anyway. Thing is, if Sobble uses Water Gun, it's not gonna actually. Hang on. We have 2 attack up, 2 attack down, but we do have access to Yawn Berry. Let's use Bite this turn. See how that goes. It's using Bide. Okay, Bide. Not the move I would have done, but we are now being squeezed. But we do now use our Yawn Berry. We really didn't need to, but... Oh, half! Oh, half. Oh, right. Okay, we win. We win these. Bite again. Oh, you can pound. Don't pound me, Pokemon. Oh, that's rude. But no, we do it. We win. Yay. Sobble defeated. Mark victory. Now we've got Route 3 in the Galar Mine. Well, that's for future routes for us to do. So for now, we'll just blow that down. Nice dose of experience for everyone. Bravo to you all. And we get a lead card from Hop. And we still have quite a bit we can do before we even do the first gym. I think I want to postpone Isle of Armor till we guarantee we've got good stuff on us, because while we can go there now, I'm just pondering on the worthwhileness of it, because we don't really have the best amount of stuff to take on Clara with, and also the tracker's going to be like, oh, you're fighting level 60 Pokemon, but no, we fight lower level Pokemon. Right, we need to be outdoors to use the Flying Taxi, and I want to switch Nom Jr. up front. I think we want to use Nom Jr. Oh, that's the right com. Right, town map. Our next objective is to head out onto Route 3, and we are going to head back to Red Hedge just to take on the Slowpoke. We have plenty of Pokeballs on our arsenal, we just need to lower it enough to deal dealt damage to be able to then go haha. So, Wedgehurst Station. There's also be where we meet Clara, or if you're playing Shield, Avery for the first time, as they make their way to the Isle of Armor. Well, about to, but can't because of the Slowpoke that gets on board the previous train. Fucking Slowpokes. But it is a Pokemon, and it is pure Psychic until we get the stuff from the Isle of Armor needed to evolve it into Slowbro or Slowking, which would then turn it into a Poison type. They like getting on the trains. They do. And look how happy it is. It's like, slow! Slow? We are indeed a Pokemon trainer. We could always catch it. And yes, we shall battle it in order to catch it. Thank you, game. Since it is pure Psychic, we should just be able to bite it once and it'll be fine. Ooh, we can bite it again. And we flinched! Oh, let's go! We flinched these! Yeah, there we go, it's in the way. And it flinched twice. Yes! That is what we want to see! Throw the ball at it! Let's get it! Come on! Yeah! Not sure if it will actually do well on the team as a whole, but it is nice to have. So yeah, we now have another Pokemon caught and automatically added to our team. This is what happens when we have less than 6. Also, Nom Jr. now has Protect, in case we need to throw a Protect down just to see what the opposing Pokemon is entirely capable of. Anyway, a nickname for a female Galarian Slowpoke. Fingers in my mouth. Oh. I don't know. What should I name it? Indeed. I'm thinking of a name, trying to at the very least. You can find more Slowpokes in the, well, you can encounter them in the Fields of Honor during part of the Isle of Armor stuff. If you want the generic, if you want the Cantonian form, then you'll have to find them in Shining Pearl or primarily within the... Oh no, you can get it as a gift from the Diglett Master. Okay, that's fun. In fact, what am I thinking of? Is that the name I'm thinking of? Is that the name I'm thinking of? It is the name I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of a female psychic of some caliber here. We are going to go for a Trails reference. I know how well that did last time. Of Beryl. The strange psychic, well, occult club person that ends up being able to end up in various places where she's not meant to necessarily be able to easily get to as just a random person. And yet in canon, the witches even outright go, "What the fuck? How did she do this?" And it's like, I don't know. If she doesn't have to be part of Ouroboros in like Daybreak, I'm gonna slap someone because that's just stupid. But anyway, we caught the Slowpoke, now called Beryl, and Clara will leave to go to the Isle of Armor. Now, we can go there. However, in doing so, we would have to immediately do a fight with Clara, so we have to decide whether or not our team is capable of fighting her team, which does consist of, if we scroll all the way down, down all the fights, not the warm-up tunnel fight, the Fields of Honor fight, where it will be a Centipede and a Slowpoke, and the Centipede will have Poison Tail. Ooh, Poison Tail, really, that's quite a powerful move actually. And Confusion and Acid on the Slowpoke. So, yeah. Now, obviously though, it is a Centipede and a Slowpoke, so in reality, we can comparatively look at things and go, well, actually, you see, it's, well, super effective on the Bonsweet, so we should probably not do that. That would actually be bad. Also, its typing is wrong on the tracker. It's saying that it's Water Psychic when it's Pure Psychic. So go for the weaknesses of a Pure Psychic, which will be Dark. So, at the end of the day, Chop can deal with that, but then the Centipede, I just need something like Vulpix to be able to deal good damage, which means we need something good. This might be a thing where once we get Firestone, we can go straight into it, kind of thing. I'll do that in due time. But yeah, so anyway, we have the Slowpoke now. We'll go to we'll fly back to Motorstoke and yeah, head into Pokemon Center and then head on to Route 3. Shame about the fact we can't use False Swipe. That would have been really good. That would have been really, really good. But we can't. I have to determine what I want in a good way. Like, thinking ahead. What do we desperately need on the team? At the moment, the Grass type gym, I'm not worried about it. We could go into Wild Area and see if we could make our way to the digger people, the digging people. Because then we can get like multiple stones. We could also see if we can get our hands on a Firestone in the Wild Area, because I think it does spawn in a sensible location that we can get to. That might be worthwhile actually, because we can move relearn very easily. Oh, wrong menu. Let's do this. Let's go into East Lake Axwell. If we see any NPCs that we can negotiate with, then we can. And also Watts. Getting Watts is a good thing. Just gonna double check what this button does. Sure, what type's colour? Why not? Spamming A is bad. What do you currently sell? Quick balls. Don't mind if I do. I will take 20. Could have also maybe saved up the points for some of these maneuvers. Like, let's face it, Surf will be a real good move no matter what Pokemon it's on, because they benefit well from it. But heading this way, we can grab a few of the Watts. We're not going to fight any of the things, and if we did, I would have to not catch them. No. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do a random battle like that. I'll do the ones on the actual routes, and also put my chop up front, because that way I'm not going to die immediately. So the watchtower we can't actually get anything from because they'll be strong looking. And strong looking in this generation means you can't catch them. Like, it's not like, oh, there's a chance that you'd be able to catch them, it's just where. Oh, shame that's not actually in the watchtower. Shame that's not in the fucking watchtower because it's Sneasel. Oh, it'd be a long while before we'd be able to get a reroll out of it, but oh, darn it. Oh well, that's another factor. Oh, actually, hang on. We were in East Lake Rexwell. Oh yeah, we were in West Lake. Okay. Only downside is what I'm trying to do would be faster with the bike. Also, I just love how you just walk past the you just hear a Pancham. Just like Pancham just makes it sound like it just actually sound like it's saying Pancham, and it's just like no. The fact that it falls into Pangora though, it's like oh my god, whoever's trained you is good at their job. Anyway, pit of, Again, I'm not actively going to do them unless it's like oh all these options are shite and I'm not waiting a day to get a chance at things like seriously like hey this way that's a Garbodor, we're not fucking catching that. That's for sure. Oh, we do have to be careful, there's the Lipard. I just remembered that Lipard does show up around here. North Lake Nuzlocke we can go on to. Obviously evading the Lipard because that would be a death sentence to us, and we can talk to this fella here. And there are stronger Pokemon on the other side of the bridge, although there are a few potential... Oh, what's that? Oh, those are Stunkies. Okay, wait, I don't want to fight them because they have Aftermath and... Well, can have Aftermath, and Aftermath deals damage to you for being a fool for attacking them. Well, for fainting them, specifically. But that might be all we see here. I'm tempted to shake this tree then. 2 Waspberries and an air pair. Well, let's check it more then. A Waspberry. Let's quit. I think that would be a guaranteed squaver otherwise. Kind of was hoping to see if we could find good Pokemon out of it. Oh, there we go. We found a Pokemon. We missed the previous one. I'm going to do we're doing the executive decision of going, we failed at a Boltoy already. We're not trying this shit again. Boltoids are officially banned. Out of spite. Pure and utter spite. 50 watts, thank you. We've got to be careful with that Satu because we will not be able to catch it. Hey guys, can I find something other than Stunkies in this grass, please? I'm not too sure I would want one. If we had... Oh, that's a Stung Tank. That's a Vulpix, we already have one of those. It's like this, this area down here, they're going to be strong looking. So we actively can't go that way for Pokemon. It's because of the sunlight thing. Ooh, Thunderstone. Well, you know what? If we get a Pokemon that requires a Thunderstone, then that's great news. We'll be able to Thunderstone it. You know, there is a part of me that's like, maybe we catch Bunnelby. I might want to switch the Pokemon I've got up front out to something else, but like Norm Jr., but you know. Actually, one thing I do need to check. What is its moveset at the moment? Yeah, Growl, Acid, Yawn, and Confusion. Might be better even to have that. Oh, what nature is it? Hardy. Knew I was forgetting to do something, and there we go. Right, sort that out. And so we could drop this up front and use Yawn. We will definitely take at least 2 hits, though. That's the only downside to Yawn. Hypnosis would be a better move. You know what? I'm thinking maybe Bunnelby for this area if we decide that that's Corvuscular, we can't do that. It'd be a normal type, it would be weak to the fighting types. B will definitely whack our shit. If we get that far. Doing the Isle of Armor stuff would be a wise idea anyway, because then we can get Scroll or Bulbasaur, depending on which one we really need more. But, does become a ground type. We could utilize ground type maneuvers quite well. I'm going to think this through. Our objective today is not to catch another Pokemon in this area. We can give it time. It's nice to get a good look in, but I'm seeing just Stunkies in this patch. Unless something else. I can't tell fully. Anyway, right. One thing we gotta be careful of is we're gonna head over to the other side of the bridge, or at least attempt to. Oh, trouble. Mainly on the idea that we could get a Firestone. I think I know where it is still. Where one is. One to the most like riverbank where we immediately get accosted by, oh crap, Sneasels. We've got to just keep moving forward basically, because we don't want to get wrecked by a bunch of Sneasels seeing us and charging right at us, because they will hurt us. That'll be very strong looking. This is the Firestone. Yes, I did remember where it was. Okay, we don't have to go far. We don't have to go far. We can now retreat. We can now normal menu. We can now use the map and get back to Wedgehurst, Motorstoke very quickly. There we go. Actually, maybe we go to Wedgehurst. Yeah, no, let's go to Wedgehurst. Let's go to Isle of Armor. We'll the Vulpix go to Isle of Armor. Use Vulpix to murder Clara's team, and then we can go catch Pokemon there. So, thing number 1 to do. Firestone. Victor is evolving. Oh, that's the background. We don't want to do that. So, yep. We get to see the animation. Woo. On here, first of all. Lovely. It is now Ninetales. And now, on the webpage, we get to press the Evolve button. And evolve it into Ninetales. It is now a fully evolved Pokemon, meaning if we go to the box section, we can actually see it is now our strongest Pokemon by a country mile with 505. Oh, look at it. Definitely better than special defense and special attack and speed. That's quite useful. So, you know, cool. Gonna need to now head back into OBS and lower that back down for the moment. And then, yeah. Now that it's Ninetales, we can go into the move relearner and learn all the moves we need to have it got. It needs to have words. I need a drink. Right. Remember a move. So great news when it comes to something like a Stone Evolution, the likes of Ninetales, is we now have access to pretty much every move it would normally have if you just spent the time doing things. So we could go for Fire Blast, but I'm going to go for Flamethrower. It's a little less power, but it is going to guaranteed be more damage, and it's more accurate. Hence being able to deal more damage overall in terms of just in the long term, because then, you know, we're not going to be worrying too much comparatively. Then we're going to grab Nasty Plot. This will help us out on our special attack, and I'll have it over disabled. Same, we have to go through the menu continuously. Also, I'll probably have this set to box 1, so we don't automatically send Pokemon to the wrong box and think, oh, they're the dead ones. We could go for Will-O-Wisp. We're going to go for Extra Sentry, so we've got a Psychic type maneuver on it, which is useful in its own way, because, yeah, basically we've got a really good special attack, and we might even buy a X special, just guarantee that what we've got is going to do a good job. I'm of the opinion we could go Will-O-Wisp, we could go Confuse Way over Quick Attack. This is what we're thinking of. Safeguard, we could get rid of status stuff. Grudge doesn't really work. I'm gonna say let's have Confuse Way. we'll have Confused Ray over Quick Attack, which then we can start with Confused Ray. We can then, while it's confused, hope that it misses, and then work on getting our special attack up, and then we can clean sweep stuff. So yeah, let us switch to having it up front. That's what is our currently lowest level Pokemon. Do I have any XP candies still? Yeah, I do. I have the S. I have one S, which is enough to level it to level 13. Good, good, good. And that will just mean that it will be strong enough. We can take Clara 1 with this. And it won't be a Carmine situation where I randomly get swept. At least I don't think so. We can also go to the Crown Tundra, but we're not doing that one, because that requires an immediate fight with Peony, where you have to fight level 70 Pokemon. But it would allow it, but if we did do that, we would be allowed to get Suicune. Or at least attempt to get Suicune. Because the Dynamax adventures are guaranteed, not guaranteed shinies, but guaranteed on getting you legendaries. Whereas the Isle of Armor, we can do the storyline, at least a chunk of it now. Go and do the first couple of gyms, come back, finish it off, get Kubfu, a different fighting type, which we would then eventually be able to have it be Urshifu. So, you know, just straight up a legendary Pokemon. It's theoretical though. Theoretically we would be able to. Anyway, this guy chickens out, so we end up getting forced into the dojo on our own because of Clara. Bye, chicken. And hello, Clara. You've got the wrong person here. Ugh. Some people, eh? And we'll certainly know what will be hitting us, as it will be a Phenipede and a Slowpoke. So, although we enter the area, we can't actually do anything yet, because we have to do the fight. So, Fields of Honor. Although, funnily enough, the Fields of Honor encounter is placed above that, and then everything else is placed in between the warm-up tunnel and Master Jojo fight with Mustard, and then everything else between the two fights there. So I actually can't assess the fight on the tracker because it will be higher level by default. So that's actually not good. Also, I want some more psychic prowess probably before that. This is why I'm not too worried about this fight, because we've got Ninetales, so it's like, yeah, Ninetales. Both this Pokemon's weak to Psychic and Fire, and then we can switch to one of our many Dark type using Pokemon. So I realised no one could see what I was showing, but like, I don't think we really need to worry too much. So let's go back to the team bit, and we can, yeah, we can see. So yeah, also because of our Ninetales, our overall total in our team is higher. She's gonna snap her finger one day doing that. But anyway, while the tracker itself will say that they're level 60, trust me when I say this, we're about to see them, and they are. I'll knock you out flat. Phenipede. I'm thinking of Boogie and Kinmouse now for some reason. Anyway, so yes, anyway, Flamethrower. We murder this thing. We killed it until it's dead. Deader than dead, potentially. One shot with a Flamethrower. Always a fun thing to do. But now we do have to assess the fact that it is going to be the Slowpoke. Has Acid and Confusion. Its special attack is only 40. We could actually see how well we could do damage-wise with what we've got. Obviously not extra entry, but we can see how well a single Flamethrower does. Oh, and we're faster too, because we are very much faster. 15 base speed on the Slowpoke, 100 base speed on us. Yeah, we kind of win these sorts of things. And you know, it's a real shame actually, because part of me is like, okay, how many Diglets could we find? Because that's a bunch of Alolan Pokemon we can get. Oh, so we don't have a bike yet, which might be a downside in a way. But anyway, mark the victory! Ninetales sweep! We'll be down here for the Fields and Honor encounter, so... Spoiler alert on the Rose fight. We'll power it down like that for the moment. Anyway, one Clara defeated! Lovely, lovely stuff. No! No, 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 no! You got beaten by a child. Ha ha ha. But then again, it's a child and her amazing Ninetales. That's super powerful. And that's the charm of a fully evolved Pokemon. I am the grass gym. We are sorted for the grass gym as long as I don't do anything stupid. Less so with the water gym. Bonsweet needs to pick up the pets. Needs to be a little bit better. But we have other Pokemon that can also do decent stuff in that gym anyway. Maybe not super effective, but there's also more Pokemon we'd be getting at some point, so hopefully. And Style Card. We can now do more customization related shenanigans. Oh, pardon me. And of course some different hairstyles as well will exist for us to be able to change into, which is, you know, always nice to have. And we now have access to the Fields of Honor. Not the Diglets yet, we need to go up to the bridge first, so we'll, and also more Slowpokes, which will be Dupe's Claws. And we're not going for the King though, are we? Also, Abras are around, but good luck getting them, because they go, like, we could go for it with Quick Ball actually. We could try, but we have Psychic moves and Psychic Pokemon. So, we don't need more of them at this point. Beneries might be not best option. Anyway, a Alolan Diglett in the ground. Doing this conversation with this camper fella, and we'll be able to gather up various Alolan Diglets. For rewards we'll get are the various Alolan Pokemon. Also a few Kanto Pokemon that aren't available in the game because they got Galar forms, i.e. Mr. Mime and Slowpoke being the primary two that I'm thinking of. There's that you can go online and you can easily find a list of what you'll get. So it's there's no like mystery as to what you get. And yeah, we could get Jigglypuff actually. We could go for Jigglypuff. Oh, so Sunstone here if we find any Pokemon that requires it. There are... I think we could... I think Lilligant is a Pokemon in this, so I believe that... No, is that a Dawnstone? Anyway, we could also go for what's in the Dynamax Den of a Whydon. Rhyhorn, even. But yes, now that we've done the conversation with the Diglett guy, we should be able to now start finding Diglets around and about. We could also go for Rockruff. Maybe not the Meanie, because yeah, that probably won't go too well for us. Comfey. There's a number of Pokemon we could go for. Jar of Honey. I am hoping to find at least a few Diglets. I'm not going to go overboard with it, but... Actually, you know what? We may go overboard, because you never know. I will put them in their own separate bits, because they are gifted to you, you see. They're not fresh encounters. Oh, so it might be a little cheesy, but I don't know. I might need the cheese. We might be needing the cheese. So, yeah. Let's head on back down towards the station, because there'll be more Diglets over that way. We're not too... I'm not too worried, actually, at the moment, which is good. I'm actually also not stressed. But I think what I need to do... basically, what I need to do before doing more sessions of this is things that calm me down. And one thing that's definitely calmed me down is I've been playing a bunch of games of a Discworld board game lately. I haven't won at all. Literally this past game I was drinking of arms, so I need to get trouble markers, and I was at 8, but then there was 3 turns before me, and I just couldn't do anything to stop it. And fun fact, my entire hand were assassination cards. Like, I kid you not, I get the death card every single time. And the death card, literally the text on it is just hello, and then you kill two minions of other players, and then build a house if you can. So you know, it's kind of, oh, actually, hang on, so it is kind of funny in a way. We could go for Jigglypuff. We could go Jigglypuff because we got a Moonstone, right? We did get a Moonstone. I swear we got a Moonstone. Or am I thinking of random? No, we don't have a Moonstone. I'm thinking of random shenanigans in Gen 9. That's what I'm thinking of. Not to do with this. We don't have a Moonstone. We have a Sunstone and a Thunderstone. We would need a Moonstone to evolve a Jigglypuff. So I'm tempted to maybe even leave this for a moment, but at the same time, Chansey's going to be a real annoying one to try catching. It's all about thinking it through properly. We want to identify what we can get, actively assess what might be worthwhile getting, and then going from there. And Starmie, that might be a bit on the high level side. Bag of Stardust. I do want to find a Moonstone then in the event of a Moonstone evolution. But I'm not gonna go like, yes, we must now, kind of thing. It's more of a, it's an option, you know. We should head up this way a bit, because there are the Pokemon on this side, which will be more of the same, but those are the Diglets, so. The Diglets are the main priority at this very second. A few of them will be in front of the dojo, but they'll get put into cutscenes when we go too close. So it's more of a cautionality kind of thing. There's a super potion hiding in a bush. More Diglets? I thought there would be another Diglett around here. There's the Lopunny, do be careful, and internet. That's the thing, this is why I don't want to catch a Baneri, because the internet has its ways, and I'm scared of their power. Anyway, we have found ourselves a number of Diglets. There's another one right here, in fact. Actually, hold on, we don't even need to go into the dojo, do we? We can just head over to the wetlands immediately, can't we? I'm actually gonna see, because that NPC is to do with the bike, but we don't have the bike yet, so there's no point in it. Aha, Diglett. There's 8 more in the Fields of Honor, and I know where some of them are, so we've actually gathered most of them already. Fucking hell. On to the Soothing Wetlands. We'll actually be here on the Isle of Armor quest line, and hello Buffalo, and Groupers, Groupie boys, yeah, and girls. They can be female. And Psyduck in the Dynamax thing. Actually, yeah, there's a number of water types around here. We might want to switch what we've got up front for when we actually... And Quagsire, of course. Doing things... Nope, nothing there. So there's a Scroopies in the grass if you want to be too uncareful. Unwhite Ore. If we gather some of that up, there is a move to that uses it for the purposes of teaching your Pokemon moves. That could be useful. Some of those moves might actually be worthwhile getting our hands on. Some of the Pokemon around here might be on the very strong looking side, sadly, because we have yet to do the first gym. Basically, that limits what I think we can. They just put Pokemon that are harder to evolve sometimes just in the world, and I'm all for it. Pokédoll, thank you game. Muscle Feather, that can be useful for increasing the attack stat of a Pokemon. Like if we had the bike with the water upgrade, we would be able to get across this river very easily. Sadly we don't have that because we've not done Surchester yet. So it's still a requirement, just get through the Surchester part of the game and you'd be able to go on water. TR26 Endure. Has a use, I'd argue against it, but it has its positives. Besides, that's good, you know? Every move should be considerably usable to an extent where you're not going to kick yourselves for not having it on it, but on a moveset, but also not too strong where it's like it's the only move you'll use. Like, obviously when it comes to certain types of attacks, you start with like a basic attack that's only going to deal a small amount of damage, and then you go up and up and up. The idea is that you increase the amount over time. Turning to this NPC here, they are part of a digging position in this place. They give this one, we can either receive a piece of armor or we could use it as payment to have them dig to see if they can find more. But if their shovel breaks, then they will not give us anything. So if I stop now, you'll get 2 pieces. Sure. We'll take 2. We're not going to gamble right at this moment. So, yeah, you know, getting some armorite ore, that's kind of neat. And she's now disappeared for the time being. So, yeah. And I just heard a Pika. So, that's because you can get Pikachus. And you can tell if it's male or female by the tail. Whoopee. Oh, and monkey. Getting some Galawican twigs. Getting a bunch of them now. Oh, an old gateau. Interesting. Getting them now allows us to, in the future, make the thing needed to evolve our Slowpoke. I don't know. I don't remember where you'd go for it. Which Pokemon's making that sound? Oh, Finnipedes. Okay. I do not remember all the Pokemon we can encounter, obviously. Red Apricorn, it assails your nostrils. Good. I love it when my nose gets assaulted. It's so fun. Oh, one good thing about us getting into spring soon. Hopefully my nose isn't in a permanent state of fucked. Ah, leaf stone. That's not the stone we're looking for. Fuck. Actually, you know what? Gathering up all the different types of stones is not a bad idea. Although leaf stone, we don't need one. If we had a Pokemon that required a leaf stone, we would be able to get one in the grass, where the gas gym is, city-wise. So we'd be able to get one anyway. Like, it's a non-issue, you know. Also, this area here, I don't know if we're able to fight these Pokemon. I think that's one issue, is I don't want to go encountering Pokemon that we may not have a chance. Like the Amoonguses, I think we will be able to fight. Fungus, on the other hand, possibly. Also, Diglets. Still just trying to look for the Diglets. Training Lowlands currently is a more clouded affair, and Swoobat, hello, Swoobat, don't hurt me. Lillipup. Yeah, cute little dog. And of course, Tanks. Man, some of the Gen 2 players always complain. And then it's like, it's not as bad as they say it is. It's a wake-up call. That's the kind of thing it is. It's a wake-up call to tell you, hey, have you actually bothered doing the game mechanics correctly? And then those that haven't get screwed over because they didn't, and so they learn a lesson. Some people, of course, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, took the lesson as, obviously, but the one Pokemon that I want to use all the time just wasn't high enough level. And then they over-leveled them 20 times over. So it's like, that's not the lesson you necessarily needed to learn, but yes, in an RPG, you could just do that. I'm not a fan of seeing Swoobats and Malamars around. I am well out of my element here. We found a good number. We may just stop looking for Diglets for a bit. Because I'll look into how to evolve Slowpoke at a later point. Because we might not even use it after a set point anyway for a bit or something. Because at the end of the day, it will become Poison type, which isn't the best factor to it. Yeah, I'm gonna go like I'm gonna try and purposely avoid any area with inkays. Because I don't think it'd be fun stream if I have to go about trying to evolve an Inkay, you know? I'm going to use the town map, see where we can fly. Yeah, we can fly back to the station. Good. Also, oh yeah, we can see like the huge fuck off railroad over there. It's just so fun that you can just see that, just like in the distance, you know. Right. Anyway, let's return to the fields of honor, which we've done. We could make our selection, but also we can do this. Number has hit 5, so we gain ourselves a Alolan Meowth. Lovely stuff. Alolan Meowth is a pure dark type in its Alolan form. We can give it a nickname. So, the way that this is going to work is we are now going to have to do something here, because I don't think the site's got like a bunch of things here for that. Yeah, it does not. Okay, because yeah, this is all the endgame stuff. This is all the DLC stuff, and then the endgame stuff's up here. So yeah, we're gonna add a location, and it's gonna be, we're just gonna call it Dig 1. Dig 1 is Meowth. Oh, I want it to be a Alolan Meowth, so we need to look for that. Alolan Meowth. And it is a Pokemon that we receive. I think this one automatically goes on team because we don't have 6. We're going for a Persona 5 reference. We'll call it Morgana. Oh, that's Mott. Wrong thing from Persona there, Chris. Morgana. There we go. That will do. And we won't be able to see its nature until we look in the thing. Find 10 Diglett. Okay. So now we... Oh, no, that's our bag. Actually, I frustrated for that. It's only level 5, though. So, slight issue. Not really that leveled. But we can check its summary right now. Ah, we have a careful one. So, into the nature. And careful is right there. Bravo to us. Now, I'm going to have to add more locations. We'll add 2 for the moment, see if that's enough for now. Dig 2, dig 3. We can add more. We can always add more, but we have enough. So yeah. I forget the order. That's the thing. We forget the order. But that's fine, you know. We found 21. 10 came back, so we get, which one do we get now? We get Slowpoke. We get the Cantonian version of Slowpoke. So again, we have to put this up, and we will now have to put here Slow, which is Dupe's Claws. Because they count it as a dupe, even though we've got it's Cantonian. I'll put it here, because this is something that we've received. This one's male. I don't really remember much in terms of male, ones. Psychic stuff. We could call this one... We'll call it... We'll call it... You know what? We'll call it Heck. No idea why I want to call it that, but we'll call it Heck. And we'll look at its nature now. It is of the nature of... Also, this one comes with a fucking King's Walk. So if you want to do the evolution that involves a King's Walk, you can. Yay! And it's lonely, our one is. That might affect how we would evolve it. But we aren't putting it on the team. We'll just make a hard and fast opinion statement here. We'll use one of the Slowpokes. The other one will still exist. It's not dead, so we're not going to put it in the box with the dead. But it will be in the box for a moment. And we can choose to... place the item in the bag. We can choose whether or not we want to. So, for the record, any King's Walk evolutions, we now have a King's Walk. And if we find 20, we get our third one. So okay, so yeah, good enough then. So 20, and we get... it's a Alolan Vulpix, which is probably going to also declare itself as Dupe's Claws. Alolan Vulpix, yeah, it does. It classes as dupes. But we have Nom Junior, Luna Junior. No, we're not just gonna do that. What am I thinking of this time? I'm just gonna have like the Kaseki Wiki up, and I'm just gonna grab names that fit. I want Force Military Academy in Culture 3 and 4 in terms of who there is. Nope, that's just in terms of class. I kinda wanted the student listing. Damn it. Classes. That's from Costa 1 and 2. I want the branch campus. Damn it! Yeah, and that's just going to be a map of Urban from Costa 1 and 2. Damn it, what am I thinking of? Yeah, that's what I am thinking of. Okay, right, I've got a name. The reference is once again Trails, and it's from Fallowy, one of the branch campus students who hails from the very unfortunate location of Northumbria, which is covered in snow, salt stuff. So, yeah. We'll do that, and again, same case as what we were doing with Slowpoke. This is going to go into the box. It's still around, it's not dead or anything like that, and hey, snow warning, that can be useful. If we have other ice types on the team, we have a naughty one. Is that really the best we could do in terms of nature? Maybe not. Attack up, special defense down, not the best for a Alolan Vulpix, but at the end of the day, hey, it's another Pokemon. We're not going to add it to the team, same as the Slowpoke. Just in overall aspect. So he'll go to the box, and he'll want 30 Diglets for the next instance of Diglett finding. We could hunt around for 9 of them. I'm going to opt against it now that we've done that. Let's catch a Pokemon. Let's catch a Pokemon in Fields of Honor. Not the Abra. We could go Jigglypuff. It would give us a Fairy type. Alongside things. Klefki also exists. Still fairy. Hello, Jigglypuff. That Baneri. It's trying to get the Baneri's trying to get close, but help! There's Jigglypuffs all over the place. You're not stepping out the way for the Baneri. Get in. We'll go for the Jigglypuff. We don't even need to fight it. We can just throw a quick ball. And like level 15, so that, you know, it'll be usable. It's usable, 100% usable. So anyway, that's our counter. So, damn it! Damn it all! I'm sorry. What? Extra sensory? Because flamethrower is stab. Yeah, so okay, so that was the right idea. Quit. And we flinched it. Okay, good. Throwing a Great Ball then. This fucker. No, it's a Boltoy situation again. Right, I'm not mad for thinking that that's going to be the case. It is. Oh, it fucking is. I mean, it has convert, so I'm actually convert. I'm gonna use a potion. Come on, game, don't do this to me. Then again, our Extra was a quit. And it is raising its defenses. We could go for another Extra sensory. Yeah, put it in the red. That's a good idea. Okay, that didn't do as much as it did last time, so we can so it is a range to an extent. Really? One? Oh, and it's a stockpile to spit up. Switching out. I'm switching out my Pokemon. Fucking hell, Jigglypuff. Well, this is our last Great Ball. I can't do much more. I could maybe send in Slowpoke, use Yawn, but... Oh, God, it took so many. Why? Why must you take so many balls? Emotional support Jigglypuff. We've got one now. We've caught this one. Isn't that great? Thankfully, we didn't lose any Pokemon in the process, which is good. I will double check the evolution of the Alolan Meowth because I don't remember if it's level up or if it's happiness or even if it's requires night time. But anyway, Jigglypuff, the balloon Pokemon. We've caught one. Yay! We could put it on the team. I'm going to opt to not put it on the team for the moment because I kind of weakened. Name-wise. Name. What should I name Jigglypuff? Ooh, I don't actually know for sure. But we got ourselves a Jigglypuff. And that's an important factor. What do we call it? Do I keep going with Trails characters at this point? What character would fit a Jigglypuff the most? I can't really think of one off the top of my head. Especially one that's male. One that's female, I could come up with a few possibly. Maybe a million? Nah, more Tina. That. Actually, since your murderousness, you could easily be a Nadia, actually. Fucking hell. No, you know what? We can still do references, but I'm not sure, actually. I know, this Jigglypuff is now called Adam. It is now an Adam. Now we can take a look at summary to take a look at its nature. Ooh, and Kucharm. So yeah, its moveset is actually kind of a weird one. Covert is at 60 base power, so that's stab. Ugh. And then the stockpile solo spit up combo. Nice. Docile. Mustard. If we wanted to fight Mustard, we'd have to deal with fun time of a Mienfoo that has Fake Out and Force Palm and U-Turn. And her Shinx with Intimidate, Spark and Bite. So I'm actually going to say let's go do some of the gyms first before we go into the dojo. So we send to the box, and then we go to Route 3 where we'll do some of this shit again. More importantly, we might want to consider healing our team. And again, I wish some of these Pokemon could learn Fake False Swipe. But, you know, actually, while we're loading, and I'll go into the Pokemon Center, I can actually take a look. Alola. No, wait, no, I'll be having to go Kanto. Meowth. Oh, poor Belf going for the letter bit. There we go. Meowth. Oh, there it is. Meowth. Oh yeah, because Galarian Meowth exists, which is a Steel type, and then smoothed with butter in its shiny form. Meowth gets 3 different alone and 3 different things. Oh yeah, oh god damn it, it's a happiness evolution. Okay, well that's fine. That's fine. We can do that. But if we did get Galarian Meowth, it would be level 28, just like it is for Persian. But Meowth does get a Gigantamax form in its base Cantonian form, so that's a little bit of a thing. And Alolan Vulpix is a Fold Fire doing thing with an Ice Stone. But if we want to go back to the Slowpokes, in terms of Kanto Slowpokes, that Kingswalk would be used for a Slow King. Unfortunately for us, that also would require trading. Since we want to refrain from doing any trading, we're not going to be doing it. The Galactic Cuff and the other thing, I just want to check how to get it. You can apparently find them in the coastal biome in Scarlet and Violet and the Blueberry stuff, and Workout C. You have to go all the way out to Workout C to find them? What the I'm assuming there's an NPC that would make them, but that doesn't seem right. We'll figure that out, you know? That's something to figure out in the future. Anywho's, onwards to Route 3, where we're going to swap what's up front out of I don't want to murder the Pokemon immediately. But I can't justify. I'm going to have to go with Nom Jr. Just because I can't justify sending out Slowpoke, because there is Zigzagoon. Then we can fight the trainers on route. So here on this route we can find Glossifer, Zigzagoon, if we wanted a Dark type that doesn't level up via Happiness. Vulpixes again, so we had to go with Vulpix a little earlier compared to other Pokemon we could have possibly gotten. Stunky as well, and of course our encounter of a Dupe's Claws there with the Rookidee. Kind of feel a bit sad now. We'll just run, because... Alright, we won't run. Apparently our tutor doesn't like running. Should call it James May. There we go. Yeah, pardon me. So we could go Zigzagoon still. Normal, dark and bad, but we could end up with Machop. We are encountering everything we already have! Or had! We could go further into the route though. We could go further into the route and grab a Carclo. The base form Colossal. Or we could go Glossifer, then we'd have another grass type that would be useful for the water gym as a whole. Trying to find something that isn't fucking Duke's Claws. Damn it, game. Fuck, okay. I should have moved if I didn't want Zigzagoon. Okay. I spaced out a little bit, I think. Oops, Daisy. Up 3 goes to Zigzagoon, and it's a Galarian form. And we have Quick Balls. So we'll throw a Quick Ball. That is going to be the hard wall. We'll throw a Quick Ball first, at least on the first turn, because it has the best chances of catching on that first turn. So even just dealing a bit of damage, and it's like you'd be better off using other balls. But Quick Ball did work. Good. So for Dark type purposes, we could use Galarian Zigzagoon over. But anyway, captured. What will we name it? It is a punk. It looks like a punk walker. Very much so. It's male. We could go for the stuff. I don't know a name. Well, let's go for a reference of a band. Let's go with Clash. It works. It works to an extent. Maybe not fully. Maybe other bands of that time period would work maybe a little bit better, but Kiss would work. Oh, we have an attack up one. Okay, so that's Adamant. Adamant. Clash the Adamant Galarian Zigzagoon. Nice of you to join us on our team. It is a level up evolution to begin with, and then it is a level up at night for Obstagoon. Obstagoon, normal dark. So 4 times weak to fighting. Don't use against a fighting type person, but that's fine. We're not intending to do so. I argue we could add it to the party. I'm thinking adding it over having Morgana here. It's just my thought process. It's erring towards that sort of direction. I'm actually going to go back. Actually, you know what? No. We'll send it to a box. We'll have Morgana in the party for the time being. Get some happiness, you know? And now with that done, we can start beating up the gym, start beating up the trainers along the thing. And we'll start off with using Ninetales. Start with your best Pokemon, and then if that dies, you're fucked! And we'll always have emotional support to keep up. So that's why prepared to be beaten by a person who... Hey, a Vulpix! Well, I'm using the thing that's better than a Vulpix. Go, Ninetales! This is you, but stronger. It is actually. Damn it! I forgot quick attack exists. For 3 damage. Your mind gets screwed. Ah, no, my mind. Whoa. 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 Actually, I don't want to throw it because I could break something very, very easily. Just yeet it in the air, you know? Whoosh. Wow, it did a flip. Anyway. Chris messes around with a Jigglypuff yet again on stream. In other news, the water is wet. Whether it's that dry water, then I don't know where you are. Pardon me. And now for a child that has more understanding of foreign languages than I do. But I probably do trump her on computers and Pokemon. Damn it, schoolgirl Hannah. And a Pancham! Is Pancham pure fighting still, or was it part dark? We will test this out! It is not dark until Pandora. Okay, good to note. Level ups all over the place, and it will allow us to be better at our job. My Pokemon won Zynoff? Of course it won. Ah, you fool. You needed something a little bit more than a simple Pancham. Head over here, we now ourselves a Burn Hill. Good. And there's another trainer here that we've walked into. Instead of a Pokemon, I found a trainer! Let's fight! Schoolboy Marvin. Oh, poor Marvin. He's in our grass type. Oh no. No, poor sod. Flamethrower. We have Flamethrower at this point in the game. It is so great to be able to do that. Thank you, Pokemon Sword, for giving us easy access to Firestone. Anyway. What to the other next? Oh, he's using grass types as a whole. Oh, that fool. Prepare to be burned down in a hell blaze of fire. It is now dead. We killed that Badoo. It will never become a Rosalade. It will never become Roselia for that matter. It's unhappy with you now, Marvin, because you didn't train it good enough to be able to face off against the fully evolved fire type. And we get interrupted on our adventure by Sonia, who wants to tell us about, look over there, there's an energy place. Oh, so hop, maybe, somewhere. We kind of been taking our time. Behold, what may be one of the few places left that will be generating tons of CO2 in the Galar region. Seeing how much there is that could... Actually, you know what? Wind power would be so easy to do in Galar, actually, wouldn't it? I understand there's the power plant place, but... I don't know. Anyways, Tuffield is our destination, but in order to do that, we need to get to the mines. We gotta go into the mines, as it were. And number 5, like those are useful in the slightest. This boy here has a multiple bug Pokemon. Trouble is, one of them is a Sizzlipede. I don't remember the order. Yeah, it's Sizzlipede first. Our choice of Ninetale isn't going to be going too well on this one because it is, I think it is part fire. We can Nasty Plot and see how well we do against it. Because we're not going to have to worry about it being good against us. Oh, wow, okay, right. Oh, but we dodged. We dodged? That's good. Extrasensory, let's see how much we can do. Because this will not be very effective, I don't think. No, it is very effective. No, it's just normal. It's just normal. False alarm, guys. I'm forgetting match type ups. Also, Meowth to level 10. And in comes Dotlo, which is part Psychic. So we are going to have to utilize Flamethrower. Then again, we did just use a singular usage of Nasty Plot, meaning our special attacks are doing more than they would normally. So, it's proof that setting up is worthwhile if you know that you're not in threat of getting murdered horribly. And Bonsweet's making its movements up in terms of levels, which is good. Good. Anyway, with that trainer bested, we now make our way to the mine. If we time our attempts properly, we could potentially get a Carcole. Instead of a Roly-Coly, I remembered its name now. So Galar Mine number thingy. It's the Galar Mine over here. So it's just Galar Mine, and that one's Galar Mine number 2. There's 2 of them. There's probably are more mines somewhere in some of the mountains area, but... And then there's Route 4, and then we'll be in Tuffield, which I don't think there's any counters for it, but... I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. So yeah, Diglett, Roly-Collies, that Carcole, if we're heading in the opposite direction, you may be able to get. Because it's gone now. It's long gone. We've missed our time. We can net ourselves with a 5 though, and there are trainers about, so... One thing we can do is we could just immediately encounter a Pokemon around here. Drillbur, Gags, the Drill. Whatever we're doing, we're going to need to probably swap which Pokemon we've got up front for the purposes of being able to hit them and not get murdered or murder them. Even. Drillbur's an option until it disappears, and it's gone now. Roly-Coly. Timber, if we want another fighting type, probably not. We could also go for a Woobat. We would have to go through part of the mine in order to be able to get it, but we could go for one. Then it's another Happiness Evolution, which isn't the best option in the world, but it's an option. It is an option, and all that. We just have to fight this trainer here. Would, however, be a Psychic type. And I don't think that's what we're needing. I think Roly-Coly might be a good option, but it's Fire type. You know? Every single option we have here, I'm going to be trying to justify against. Roggenrola? Oh, no, we can get a Zubat here. Woobat here. Roggenrola, Pure Walk, not so bad, but it would be a trade evolution. I would need to procure and trade, which, you know, probably not the wisest. Not what we're planning on doing. Is there any... Right, okay, let's go into the menu. Is there anything else that the thing would say that we could potentially be getting? Diglett, Drillbur, Roggenrola, Roly-Coly, Timber, Woobat. Okay, so the only other option would be Diglett. We can hunt down, but then there's also a fight with Bede. We gotta remember at the end there is a fight with Bede that is a Solosis, Gothorita, and Hatena. All relatively weak, except for that Solosis' special attacks out of 105. Like, that actually could hurt if we've got a Pokemon weak to Psychic, so... I was sad that we didn't have any flying types anymore. In a way, that's not a bad thing. However, part of me wants to get a ground type for the fire gym. I'm going to back out of here and see if we can get Drillbur to spawn. And then, hey, if we put it on the team and we can have it, we can get it healed. No, we just need to go... And the Carcol will always respawn. It's a fixed encounter, the Carcol is. Yeah, might want to... Yeah. It's a fixed encounter, we'll always do that when we're there, so... So it is, I don't know how we're going to get rid of the encounter. That's just 2 Roly-Colys. Again, Shiny Claws, but I don't know if we can see Shinies in the overworld in this entry. There's Drillbur, but it's... Get back here, Drillbur! There we go. Want Drillbur. Drillbur! Let's throw a quick ball at it. Yeah, Drillbur! Drillbur, and you know what? It's got metal claws. Let's go for an X-Men reference with Logan. Could also say wrestling reference of Logan Paul, but no. That's not. I put that into my own head. I'm a fool of my own kind. But Drillbur, the mole Pokemon, when it evolves into Escadrille, it's gonna be a good Pokemon. Oh, no, wait, no, not D. Dogan. No. Logan the Drillbur. Let's take a look at its summary. Hopefully it's not attack down or speed down. Oh, hey, it's none. It's cool. It's quirky. Woo. It's quick to flee. Oh, it definitely was. Web Spin, Scratch, Hone, Claws, and Fury sights at the moment, and it has nice attack and nice speed. Is a bit on the fairer side at the end of the day, and also does get a boost to walk ground and still moves while in a sandstorm. Thank you, Sand Force. We'll be using that against YR to great effect. Potentially. For the time being, I'm going to put it in the party, replacing Slowpoke. I just think that at the end of the day, I would rather get this to get some levels. For the time being, because we're going to want it to have ground type stuff to it when we get to the next gym. Also, I am noticing on my computer, I've got like, oh god, I'm seeing the signal bit on my computer right now. It's saying like just a circle a bit. I'm surprised I'm still connected. So, we might be at risk of just suddenly not playing anymore. Do I have Dom Jr. up front still? Yeah, I do, okay. Let's take on the miners in here and grab the items. So yeah, let's go this way and fight this guy first. They'll have fighting types and walk ground types that you can find here in this place. They might also have maybe a rebattle too, but they'll die to a bite because they're part psychic. So well, I could keep this rock and roll up. Perfect. We'll do that. I am concerned with my internet connection right now. So concerned. I'm actually going to check to see that I'm still actually streaming. I am. Cool. So, water gun will do its job. Nah, not as good as it could be. But I think that's because it is a water gun at the end of the day, and it's not necessarily the best move for a True Tool / Dreadnought to have. Once it evolves into Dreadnought, of course, we can Gigantamax it with the Gigantamax soup in the Isle of Armor stuff. So, you know, like we did with the original Nom. Ugh, pardon me. But at the end of the day, I don't think we should just repeat our team from the Sword playthrough. It's just that some of the Pokemon we happen to have gotten are also Pokemon that we had in that playthrough. So it's more just a matter of convenience than anything else. Anyway, heading up onto this bit, Nexus Rock Blast, TM54. It's a rock type maneuver that fires 2 to 5 times in a row, and we can check to see what can learn what at this point in our party. So Rock Blast cannot be learned by anything, and Jaw can be learned by pretty much everything. Of course, Meowth can learn Payday, the fucking cheek of it all, and Payback as well. We've got plenty of things to get money out of, and not much else. Yeah, it's a accessory. King's Rot is also potentially a useful move, because then when we inflict damage we can flinch, potentially. Actually, yeah, we should be giving the Miracle Seed to Bonsweet, just so that it is dealing more damage in that sense. Right, okay, let's head on through. We'll make sure to heal Tootle before we take on Bede. Definitely 100%, that is a definite heal situation. So, yeah. Georgia and a Timber. That's actually a good counter to those expecting it to just be... Oh, I'm using Bite Like an Idiot. I used Bite Like an Idiot and I'm getting pounded for it. But hey, since this is a Timber, we can do the excellent thing called switching. By switching out to a different Pokemon, we're being smart. Behold, my brain cells contained all in this Jigglypuff. I become smarter by giving it all the hugs I can. And then when I want to feel dumber, I can then also hug with a Coco. And it's just a bypass. I'm just a siphon. I get my brain cells siphoned, well, a brain cell siphoned with the Coco. And my gang, you know, I'm hugging Jigglypuff. But if it was sentient, sentient toys, that doesn't make any sense at all. Does it? More timber! Oh, I didn't realise we were cutting down multiple trees today. Thankfully, their minds are very palpable. Is that a word? Probably not a word. Anywho. You and your timbers. Ooh. Georgia and the Timbers. That sounds like a band. That sounds like one of those like simple band stuff, or even like one of those shy Hanna-Barbera like things where it's just like, let's just have a random gimmick and a bunch of teenage girls. That just doesn't work. We'll go with a thing for Payday. We can farm money at the moment. We can actually farm money with having Payday now. That's an option. It will always be an option. Not necessarily the wisest of options necessarily, but it's an option nonetheless. Anyway, doing that fight allows us into this area where we can find TM26 Scared Face. Ooh, I'm scared just by picking it up. Oh. So I'm gonna just quickly heal up Tutor because it definitely has taken enough damage where I'm like, maybe we should heal. Just out of common sense, you know. We'll pick up more potions at the Pokemon Center. So anyway, now that we're back here, we have to do this encounter. Sandra and her Diglett. Just raising up the Jigglypuff. Anyway, Water Gun! Ah, the scratch! Yeah, Diglett's a frail. It's why it's probably best not to rely on a Diglett for being able to take a hit. I've learned that lesson. But, ooh, Drillbur, you've got to be careful. Drillbur can hit harder than a Diglett possibly. But it's still weak to Water Gun in its ground typing. Ooh, actually, you know what? Drillbur might not be the best option actually. If it becomes Extra Drill too early, it will automatically be weaker to fire just because of its steel typing. Or at least it won't resist. But at the same time, steel ground, I need to double check on that one. Thankfully, she's using Rabbit Spin, which is not as strong. Still strong enough where it's like, oh, I might be wanting to switch on what Pokemon I'm using. But not too strong. Level ups and Sweet Scent. Lowers the Pokemon's evasiveness. I'll take it over Splash. Alright, I'll take it over Splash. Splash is useless. I mean, I guess on the end of the day, you could theoretically Splash to use Splash for the Rex Guard in a Dynamax sense, but. Anyways, over here is Bede, and thankfully there are 2 Super Potions right before him, so we can heal our Pokemon very nicely. Haven't saved in a while, probably good to do that. Hello, Bede! And it's time for our first encounter with him. In the Galar Mine exit, we do have a fight in our hands. This is the team. There are no things around that would alter what there is in terms of stuff, but if we wanted to do a recommendation, it does recommend us using Ninetales. For some reason, Galarian Zigzagoon and a Alolan Meowth. Now, Zigzagoon and Meowth make sense, they are dark types, but Chisel also works because it has got a dark type maneuver. Bede's team is all pure Psychic at this point, so Ghost, Dark, and Bug will do the trick. Fighting and Psychic, less so. If we want to compare stats, we're starting off with a Chewtle that has got a nice bit of attack versus the normal weaker physical defenses of all these Psychic Pokemon. We do have to be careful of the usage of special attacks though. Ugh, pardon me. Especially Solosis having that real high special attack base stat wise. We just do need to be erking on the side of caution. If Bite isn't a one shot, then Bite's not a one shot. We need to see how much we end up getting taken, because then we might have to do a bit of a switcheroo. Never mind, it flinched, and this is why it's good that Bite flinches, because it's guaranteed Psychic types won't be a problem as long as they are flinched. But anyway, here comes Gothorita. Gothorita is a Pokemon that is like, it's a good thing it is able to evolve, otherwise if that was just its only form, I'd be thinking, oh god, what did One Design and Game Freak do to deserve this being a Pokemon designed at all 14 points of damage, but we did damage it down to half, so we should be fine. We are fine. Okay, that's 2 down! 1 to go. Whatever. Betty is just... I want to choke him. I want to choke him out at this point. Hateno shudders due to the dark typeness of our well, no, the dark move that we have that we've been using to bait all the other little cute psychic Pokemon. Someone finds Solosis cute, right? I'm sure someone does. No, I'm gonna have to switch. I'm gonna have to switch. Confusion. I am not risking. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have no type moves. Oh, that's fine. You know what? That's fine. Ooh. Dark Dose and Bug type moves scare the Pokemon boosters. So does that mean it getting hit by said moves? Or is it when it hits Pokemon with something? I don't know how that works. We block the confusion, which if we actually take a look at the compare bit on the Hatena, it does have disarming voice and round, so it can hit our Pokemon. But we have this little fun thing called Fake Out. It didn't do as much damage as we probably would have wanted it to, but it's good enough for us to have dealt damage. Also payday, so we make more money out of it. Antenna's actually... That was a crit? Oh, fuck. And it's going to hit us. If it hits us with Disarming Voice, we're probably going to have to... Yeah, we're probably going to have to switch. Yep, we're switching. I forget Disarming Voice is super effective. For some reason it's not listing that. Yeah, that is actually. For some reason it doesn't say it was going to be all that damaging, but I'm in the wrong there. I should have paid attention there. That's Home Claws. We do have Knockoff, but Confusion would hurt, and so does the We'll switch Ninetales. Flamethrower should do the trick. It's low enough now where we're at that point where it should be. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can't hit it with a Psychic move, but Disarming Voice shouldn't do much. Yeah, it doesn't do much. We have so much better special defense that it's just like I can just Flamethrower anyway. Like none of its moves are gonna do much damage. And with that, we win. Victory be... Oh god, no, my computer. Don't do this. Oh, there we go. Okay. Which means victory for us. Bede is defeated. Our next mandatory boss fight or rival fight of any caliber will be the grass type gym. Ninetales is going up front. Guaranteed on that one. We might need to think about our team a little bit more than that though in terms of the overall structure of it so that we don't rely entirely on Ninetales. But we do have options. We could throw in our Alolan Ninetales. Ice is also good against grass. It might be a bit on the lower level side, but we can level it. We can go to Dynamax Stens and grind using them to potentially grind. Potentially. I'm not guaranteeing it because it does rely on us being able to actually hit it really hard. Especially when there's like all those like normal flying ones where you just think, like you could, but not really. Anyway, we'll heal up here and then we'll go and get our Route 4, which can consist of a lot of different Pokemon. So we are going to just have to go with whatever we find really. And we can even see some of what we can find, including Electric. Also, we do get cutscened by do we not? Because oh yeah, we don't get cutscenes because we. Oh no, there we go. We hit the trigger. I didn't realize it was there, but we do get cutscenes because this one you can't skip. But where Wooloo fucking hits us, Milo, keep your Wooloos in check. Dialogue. And that clears us to just having cutscenes inside of Tuffield in terms of the cutscene stuff. So now we can mosey on into... I heard a Pika. We could go Pikachu. We have got Thunderstone. We can go Raichu. Hozo Yamper. We could go Boltund. Actually, Pikachu means we'd be sorted for the Water Gym actually because we'd have Raichu. So let's do it. Sod it. Solid, we have the power for Raichu. We have the power to get Raichu. We're getting Pikachu. Now, Alolan Raichu is a thing, funnily enough. This is a normal Pikachu. I don't know why that you can select two different types of Pikachu. This one's a male one. We can tell because of the tail, and also because it says because it has a male symbol next to its name in the battle. And there we go, we've got another Pokemon that's going to be really nice to have when it comes to other gyms. This one is definitely more suited for the water gym though, so we don't have to rely entirely on fishing for a Chinchou necessarily. Or, I mean, there is the Toxel. There is the Toxel, but you need to level it before it actually gets any good, so... Pikachu! Pikachu! What do we call the Pikachu? Ah! I don't know if it's the best sort of name for it, but all I can think of is calling it Sappy. And then in my head, all I hear is Unaka from Fire Emblem. So that shows you what my mind state can be sometimes. But Sappy the Pikachu! Caught. Do we put it in our team right at this very second? Well, let's check it some way. Is it a level where we can then put in the team a moment after? Level 14, we ideally would want it to be higher than that. It is a speed up. That's nice. Special defense down. Not too sure on that one, but it is naive in terms of nature because of that. So then it has Electro Ball as its electric type move at the moment, which is based on how fast we are compared to the target. So against a slow Pokemon, it does more damage, but against another fast Pokemon, it won't do much. But we do have Double Team. We can do evasive plays. And Thunder Wave, status condition. What I'm thinking of is, out of all the Pokemon on my team, the one that's going to suffer the most will be Tootle. But if we can evolve it into Dreadnought, then we don't have to worry too much. It's in the pie just for the purposes of getting experience, as will with Pikachu. We're going to swap out Meowth for the moment. We're going to swap out Meowth. I'm just thinking, like, the weakest thing in my team is Meowth. We'll put in Pikachu. And then we'll double check on the Thunderstone stats, because I swear we definitely picked one up in the wild area. Yeah, we did. And it won't be a Pikachu for long, as we immediately go in and evolve it into Raichu. And it is specifically normal Raichu, not Alolan. We have to make sure. Actually, it's good that it does tell you, like, oh, is it Raichu or is it Alolan Raichu? Like, this is specifically Raichu. Look at it! It's our boy, Raichu! Yeah! Ain't that great? Raichu! So we have 2 fully evolved Pokemon already. And it does one-on-one Thunder Punch. That's kind of neat. And it is more guaranteed to actually be more powerful than Electro Ball more often than not. So we'll go for it over Electro Ball. But we can go into the Pokemon Center and assess the situation from there. Also, might as well check to see if we've got if it can learn things. It can learn Payday and Swift if we really wanted it to have Swift. So yeah, with that, let us head into Tuffield. We'll get cutscened by Hop, but that's because we need to take a look at the stadium. Behold! The stadium. You could say that it's a Pokemon stadium. But also, Sonya's Yamper! Yeah! No, look at it as it wanders off. Oh. We will have to go in that direction first before we can head to the stadium. Sadly, it's all dialogue, which just means, you know. What time is it? It's currently 9 to 5. Right, okay. I'm going to... think it through. Right, I'm going to sort it out so Ninetales is up front. Order of Pokemon I'd be using is going to be Ninetales into Raichu into possibly Bonsweet. Actually Machop probably a little bit more, but anyway. Right, so while I'm sorting this out, I think we can end things here. And the reason why I can say that is because I need to go and have food soon. Thunder Shock, Thunder Thunderbolt, Discharge. Discharge is quite nice, but so is Thunderbolt. Raichu can have Thunderbolt. It is better than that. I'll put it over Cricket for the moment. I just gotta see what else it can learn. Because Thunder is only going to be a better move if it's in the Wayne. That's just how it will be. And maybe we'll have it for the electric gym, for the water gym, because we're guaranteed to be using it. Light Screen can be useful to help defend against special attacks. Slam is just a decent normal move, but we could probably get better than that. Nasty Plot could help us with special attack plays. We could use Sweet Kiss for that. We could do that to low attack. Okay, you know what? We'll give them on having Raichu remember a move for the moment. More moves. Its moveset is fine for what we're going to be doing with it anyway for the moment. Ugh, pardon me. This has been a much more successful part. And hey, we're going to be doing more parts than the Violet Nuzlocke. Spoilers for what happened there. So anyway, next time we'll do the grass gym. We'll move on, we'll mosey on over to the water gym. Probably do that as well. And then probably do a bit of stuff in the Isle of Armor, some of the additional bits there. Maybe clean up the wild area once we've done the fire gym in terms of the ones that we'd be ideally wanting to clean up, like the watchtower. That stuff will happen with the fire gym. Not sure if we'll do the fire gym as well. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Depends on really what we've got at the time. If you enjoy this, you can always check out the other stuff on the channel. I will make sure that this is in a playlist, since we'll have definitely more than 2 parts. And I'm probably, if I do play this once again next time, then that's cool. I might play more of Valve, however, because it is a fun game, I will admit. Or I might be doing something else. Don't know yet, but it is going to be some point in the future we'll do more of this Nuzlocke. And I am having fun. And hey, you know, it's nice. Fully evolved Pokemon. Emotional support Jigglypuff. What's not to love? See you next time.